His wife didn't trust him with their daughters because her own father touched her while she was growing up. Desmond and Vivian were everything a couple could be, loving, peaceful, and loyal to each other. But everything changed after the birth of their first daughter, Beatrice. Vivian held the baby tightly against her chest as though shielding her from an unseen shadow. At first, Desmond thought it was normal motherly caution, but it became clearer with time. Vivian never allowed him to be alone with Beatrice. Even if he offered to hold her, she hovered like a hawk, her eyes sharp with suspicion. When their second daughter arrived, things got worse. And when their son came, instead of relief, the burden deepened. At first, it was just their two daughters. Vivian couldn't stand the idea of leaving them with their father for even a moment. She only allowed their son to be with him. But then came the stories she heard in town, rumors about men touching little boys. That discovery worsened her fears. Now, Vivian couldn't leave any child with Desmond, not even their son, not for a second. The house turned into a prison of glances. If Vivian was in the kitchen cooking and Desmond happened to be in the living room with the keys, she would creep in quietly every minute, peeping at them as if waiting to catch a forbidden act. Desmond grew exhausted. He had tried everything: therapy sessions, open conversations, patient silence, but nothing changed. Vivian did everything herself when it came to the children. She never wanted Desmond's help, not even when he asked. At first, Desmond insisted on helping out, but their therapist warned him. If he kept forcing his way into the children's care, Vivian would only feel more threatened. Since then, Desmond stopped pushing further. He let her take control of everything that involved the children, if that was what would keep peace in the house. But deep down, he longed to help. He wanted to ease her burden. He wanted to feel like a father. Yet, Vivian wouldn't even trust him to drop the kids off at school. If Desmond was to help at all, it had to be under her sharp supervision. She never allowed the children to bond with their father. She treated Desmond like an intruder in his own home, like the enemy in their children's lives. Even when the children wanted to play with their father, to crawl into his arms, to laugh and share those innocent moments, Vivian never allowed it. She pulled them away gently but firmly, as if shielding them from danger. Desmond tried to understand her. He tried to be patient, but every time he thought about it, it tore at him. It didn't make sense. He couldn't even imagine himself touching his own children. The thought disgusted him. Why couldn't Vivian understand that he was not her father? He had never given her any reason to feel insecure, never raised his hands on her, never looked at other women. Yet, Vivian's eyes, whenever he came close to the children, always screamed danger.